Bang Corky, please. God bless. That's how we do it. Guys, Riot nerfed my Aesol, so I can't play it anymore. Riot nerfed my Veigar, can't play it anymore. Riot nerfed TF, way worse now than he used to be on mid lane. I'm just starting to think like what is left, you know. Smolder is like fun and stuff, but too much Smolder can get boring at some point. But it's Smolder time. They actually just nerfed so many champs I played. I remember like, it was like a month ago. I used to play like around 10 champions on mid lane consistently, but now I just feel like so many of them got nerfed and I just don't know what to pick anymore. The things that got better are like ADCs, but I'm kind of like overplaying ADCs. I was one of the first people spamming a lot of Corki, and then now everybody does, and it's just not for me. I just don't know where we're going. Where am I going? Maybe like next patch I'll be able to play Orianna when they buff her. Tryndamere, yeah, that was another champ I used to play. I'm actually playing against it this game, but he got nerfed a lot. There's like LeBlanc in the meta, I don't like playing her too much. There's like Aurora, I'm kind of bored of her because I overspammed her when she was released. Yasuo and Yon are pretty good additions to the new meta though. I do like playing both of them, even though on Yasuo I'm definitely too bad. Anyway guys, let me teach you how we play Smolder mid lane, especially into Tryndamere, because I think this matchup should be very, very favorable for me. So why is Smolder good into Tryndamere? Well, first of all, he's a melee champion and Tryndamere tends to like be very healthy in lane, right? So you can like constantly stack on him. But also like just because you have a lot of range as a Smolder and you just want to kite, stack on him freely, and then you just want to scale to late game. So level 1, like the most thing you have to be careful of is like not get eat by him, right? Because if he autos you, he's gonna like chunk a lot of your HP. So when you go for Q level 1 on him, you gotta be careful that he's not gonna return with E auto. Like this right here. He's just Eing to push the wave, and this is like totally fine for me. I don't mind if he pushes the wave. Like early priority doesn't really do much, and like you can see that the minions are perfectly aligned to just last hit them under tower. But what we do know is that the Tryndamere is warding right now, so I missed one CS, that's fine. So again, I'm pretty safe in this pocket right now in front of tower. He uses E, and now it's just the same gameplay. Just stack, stack, stack as much as possible. Level 2, I don't like casting W on him because it costs 60 mana and it's just way too much. You want to start casting W mainly when you get Essence Seaver, because that item gives you unlimited amounts of mana. So you can see that I would rather Q him than queuing a minion, because it's basically the same amount of stacks, right? But the Q hurts the champion a lot more. And he doesn't play Dawn Shield, so chunking him lower and lower is like a good thing. And now he's already a little bit low, and we just want to keep stacking. Like that. That's like the whole gameplay really. You can see like the lane right now is in perfect spot. Also, every time your fleet is up, you definitely want to hit him to regen some of the health back. So we know Viego is topside because he was just on the ward. So we know Viego is gonna do top crop. So I'm gonna ping it for my team. You always... Oh. I'm gonna ping Shyvana that she needs to run to me. So this all-in will obviously not work because Shyvana can just cover me. And now his ghost is down, right? And I'm pretty close to solo killing him. This is like the time where we pop the potion. So now the plan is to harass him to try to not make him gain Fury. Because if he gains Fury, he's gonna heal too much with Q. I'm almost at 25 stacks as well with Q, and that's gonna give me wave clear so I can like crush the wave and then base TP, and then I'll be very good into the lane. But yeah, now that he has no ghost, he will not really be able to all-in me anymore. And I'm holding cookies. In case I need mana, I can always get them, right? Oh god. I cancelled my auto. That was awkward. Not the best. So Viego probably based him at bot side, so he's doing Crocs Raptors right now, so he's gonna be able to be mid lane soon. One of the important things about Smolder is to try to get BF Sword on your first base, but the fact that I missed that cannon is gonna make it a lot more difficult. So we have Tryndamere in base, and you can see that that cannon miss is actually gonna ruin my base, right? Because if I didn't miss the cannon, I would have BF Sword money. And now I don't have it, and it's a disaster. Here I have to TP because my Shyvana is doing the Jargon, and you wanna be, just in case they try to contest it, it's very important for Shyvana to get the Jargon for the passive stacks. Our plan is gonna be the same, keep harassing. Gotta be also a bit more careful now as he's level 6, right? One of the important things is also timing Tryndamere Ghost. So I don't know if I pinged it in chat, I'm trying to look. I'm trying to scroll up. Assistance 8, 4, I'm calculating. I think 7:30. I think, is the timer for his ghost, and that's like very important to have in your mind, because once he gets ghost, he can like tower dive me. So okay, Tryndamere for some reason stopped. He flashed. He's gonna probably kill my Garen. That's obviously not too good, because Garen is gonna lose a huge wave. I'm just gonna keep pushing mid lane. So 7:30, 11:00. Okay, so these are my timers that I'm gonna keep in mind. First one is ghost timer, second one is flash timer. And against Tryndamere, this is giga important, because the champion revolves around summoner spell cooldowns. Yeah, I pinged assist ping, that's how I knew the ghost timer. I can get one plate, but obviously Garen is in big trouble. Like, look at this, 40 CS down against Teemo. Top lane is looking like a complete disaster here. Oh, I didn't dodge. He can't kill me, but I'll be fine. I'm just losing some HP. Tryndamere has Tiamat now, so he's gonna be able to delete waves pretty much very fast, and I can't really do much about it. He also has like a lot of sustain, so even if I poke him, I simply don't have enough damage to really like make a difference right now. A champion will spike on Essence River, and that's what I kind of have to wait. I'm setting up minions for them to be like perfectly for the Q. Okay. So my ghost timer was correct, and now I know he ghosted, so 11:40 is the new timer. He has ultimate soon. Oh my god. Okay. Okay. So 11:00, 11:40. I can't fight this. I'm gonna base. Garen pushed my wave, which is fine. I actually just lose that fight for now. So here's like one of the bigger problems. Again, I didn't get the BF sword base, so I have to just base and buy tier 1 boots and not buy anything. Cloak of Agility is simply not worth to buy. So again, I'm gonna rewrite the timers again for me. I don't know what we're doing. Garen is 33 CS versus 80. Okay, my team is winning really hard. Actually, it's very worth for what Garen did. He kinda died and then made our team win the fight. So that's very good. But yeah, team was gonna be a problem later on in the game for sure. The good part is though that next base I will be able to get the BF sword base that I desperately want. As I'm really close to the item. You can see that it doesn't really matter how much you hit him, he just heals. But it's all about just getting stacks. Is it always Emax second? Yeah, it's always Emax second. Simply because mobility on E is just way more important, because it decreases the cooldown of the ability than your W. Like, W is not a bad spell, it's just that E is just simply more important, because survivability on a champion like this is very, very important. So, like, the way you wanna stack on Tryndamere is like you wanna try to last hit the minion at the same time as you're also hitting Tryndamere with Q. And this way you get like more stacks. 300 gold for Essence River, and that's where I'm gonna slowly start becoming a real champion. Okay, that's fine. Every time I use an E, I also get a stack on him, because that's how E works. So we're trading again. It's gonna be 6 drops for enemy team versus 2 juggles for our team. That's how the early game concluded. And that means that we gotta be very careful when it comes to towers, because they're gonna have a very strong split push with Tryndamere and Teemo. So yeah, whenever enemy has 6 drops, you gotta be really careful, you know, about towers. I'm gonna try to base here and see if he stops me. But my TP is about to be up and I can complete Essence River. It's a good time to base. He's obviously gonna be able to rotate to bot lane. But I think he can't really do anything to my team. And now we're gonna TP mid, and now you will see my wave clear is gonna increase a lot. And now we can also spam any spell we want. So we can finally start using Ws and stuff. And now my stacking a minute is gonna also increase a lot, because I can kill minion waves way easier. It does look like enemy team is trying to swap lanes a bit. It looks like they're keeping Jinx on mid lane, which is a bit annoying for me, as laning face into Tryndamere is better for me at this point still. But you can see my wave clear is still very good. Here, like, if you find an opportunity like that, you can like E forward and Q, and that's like 2 stacks very easily. Garen's gonna lose the tower soon, sadly that's just 6 grubs gameplay. My team is gonna attempt to dive on Tryndamere, which might not be too easy. I'm gonna push mid here and rotate to my team. I assume enemy team, because we have vision here on bot side, is playing around top side. So we're trading sides and my Garden is probably gonna be Dawson. I'm gonna ult preemptively here, because it's probably gonna hit, and I can get assist. Worst case. And that. That was a disaster. That was a disaster. Okay, I think Leona has to kind of follow the dive here, IMO. Like if we're 4 men onto Tryndamere, we kind of need to finish him. So like Leona has to go in and tank the tower shots for me and Shyvana to go past the tower. I mean, this is like where kind of the mistake comes from. Bad play. That's gonna set us behind. I lost my flash. If we kept ult to finish him? No, because Tryndamere can always outrun Smolder ult left and right with high move speed with Ghost. So my ultimate can never really be used as a finisher tool for Tryndamere. Also, Tryndamere Q out-heals Smolder ultimate damage as well. Starting the fight with ultimate is way better because it gets him to ultimate also faster in a way. Now the map is very awkward because we don't have tier 1 towers and you kind of need tier 1 towers to be up to survive for Tryndamere all in with ultimate. So playing like long lanes against Tryndamere is now very sketchy. And that's something that I think we might have an issue with now. But we'll see. After pushing the wave, I don't want to overgrid here. My welcome. Overstay my welcome. Shyvana wants to fight him, and I have to follow her in that fight for sure. I think it's a good fight. And boom, that's a kill. Teammates are fighting mid, but I'm not looking to TP because right now, like, it's just way better for me to take the consistent play, which is getting a tower and getting more stacks and farm, because I want to spike and I want to scale up with my champion. Like, I need to play very selfish. And now, since Herald is casted and I push the bot wave and Tryndamere is probably gonna go pick it, I can rotate and see what happens. In fact, I should probably just start the dragon, as we want to keep stacking towards Soul with Shyvana. Veigar could go for a steal, but it doesn't look doable. Nice. Lona. I'm not sure. Ooh, okay, huge misfortune ult. I need to help my misfortune badly. Doing a very... I didn't hit the middle part. Okay. It's not bad. It's good outcome of the fight already, even if we get no kills. They're probably just gonna be able to run away, right? Shyvana might die, might not. Yeah, Shyvana is like really strong, honestly. I need to kill Timo. Don't walk into Shroom! Oh my god. If I hit another Shroom, I'm gonna die. I need to just recall and hope nobody kills me. Insta TP for tempo, because why not? Gotta play selfish. Okay. 100 gold for Sojourn. Sometimes like you have no job as a laner. You push the wave and then you can't like really go anywhere. And at that point it's just, you just press S and you wait. Teammates aren't active on the map. We don't see anybody. I'm not strong enough to push more. That's just how it is. Right now I have an item. It's time to base. I don't like my teammates fighting because Timo could be there and I'm not there. But Shyvana using ult to just poke them is definitely always okay, because Shyvana ult, you regen it really fast. For Shyvana now no ultimate, we definitely have to just let her regen it again. It looks like we're just gonna do nothing and wait a minute for Soul to spawn. We're playing very, very safe and yeah. I'm just gonna stack. There we go. Elder is online. Okay, looks like there's gonna be a fight. I'm gonna preemptively ult because it's like a good angle to ult multiple people. Oh. Probably didn't have to flash, but... Alright, goodbye. And that's all it takes, it's just League of Scaling, right? You pick a champion, you scale to your power spike, and then you just win. I wish my team didn't win as hard, like... The most fun in smaller games are when like your team is losing but you're the only one doing well, so you can like kinda try to 1v9. Actually, I think Smolder ult is really strong on level 11. If you're like doing well into the game and enemy has like squishy champs and you hit the middle part on them, I think the ult is like really strong.